You could also probably check it on the. Here we go. We're live. Hey, welcome everybody. We got a great break here from Absolute Collectibles Exchange. I'm the Card Dog. With us is amazing Idaho Matt. Been a while, but he's here with a break while we chase some 1989 Fleer baseball. We are looking for the elusive Puck Face. So we are excited. We're gonna do some chasing. Idaho Matt, say hi to everybody, man. How's it going?
Living the dream. Living in Idaho.
There you go, man. Nothing wrong with that. How's the weather out there? Good?
Watching some old wax get open tonight.
I like it, dude.
There's anything special about this stuff, but kind of got me excited. I hope you open the white out.
Well, that's what we're hunting for. So the last break I tried to do with my pops this weekend, and we had a little bit of a camera issue, so I apologize. That one's not out there, but this one definitely is. We did pull the elusive fuckface card. So now we're looking out for the whiteout versions and so forth. We also got the Randy Johnson rookie. You can see the Marlboro sign in the background, but I think it's like a red or green tint, right? And then a Griffey rookie. So today we've got an awesome break here today. We've got actually a box that came from the Baseball Card Exchange. So if you're not familiar with these guys, what they do is they find old wax and then they seal it to show that what you're getting in here is actually a sealed product from a sealed case that has never been touched. Because back in the day, a lot of these baseball boxes didn't have plastic on them once they came out of the case, right? So this shows you the date that they did it, where it came from, what it is, so pretty awesome that we know nothing in here has been touched. But granted, the box we had this weekend wasn't all sealed and fancy, and we pulled a fuck face. So, all right, we're going to get going. So,
hey, help me out real quick.
Yeah.
How do I check you out on YouTube?
You got to go to my YouTube channel. But well, we're in the middle of a break.
I gotta be able to watch the break if I'm gonna be here.
Oh, you can't see the camera?
Otherwise, I don't know what's going on.
You can't see right now?
I cannot see anything. No.
Hold
I
on.
think you're right. If I go to the.
How about now?
All I can see is your hand. I don't know why.
My hands? My hands are in the box.
Yeah, no, I can't see that.
Oh, okay. acexchanges.com. You go onto our website. Down at the bottom, you'll find our YouTube link.
Okay.
We're still learning this.
The easiest way to do this.
That's perfect. Yeah, we're still trying to learn this technology stuff of getting everybody on the same page. I mean, Idaho Matt, of course, lives in Idaho. I live in Washington. But when he'll be here, we're planning to do a show in August. I haven't decided if we're going to do the convention center or if we're going to do the Lions. The convention center is a little rigid on what we're allowed to do and not do, food, all that kind of stuff. But it is a more put together environment. The other option, of course, at the Lions, I think we could almost burn the place down and probably get an invite back, right? All right. How you doing there, Idaho Matt? You getting close, brother?
Yeah, I'm getting there. You said that. Down at the bottom of the page, there's a YouTube link.
Yep, go to my website, go to the bottom. You'll see a little thing that looks like a play button that looks like and then you can hit that and it's under our social stuff down below.
Now
go to the very bottom of the page. You see it? Yo.
Yep, I'm on watching you live.
Nice. You might have to not have the volume running with that one, or we might get some reverb or whatever. But all right. Well, nice work. Look at us. We're figuring it out. Now, Matt and I have been around the block a few times. We're old enough where we didn't have this technology when we were younger, but we're familiar with it. But man, it changes every day. All right. Here we go. I don't know where my basket went, but that's all right. So what have you been chasing these days, Matt? Anything fun and exciting? Did I lose you, brother?
So tired of not being more organized, so I finally put something together. Like I'm getting like the 60s and the 70s stuff all on one piece. You know what I mean?
I love it, man. Yeah, we're trying to get organized too. My problem is I keep buying stuff. So I keep getting behind on the organization part of it, right? The company I was working for, I'm a director in the construction industry by trade and degree and blah, 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 um, isn't doing so well. They're having a really hard time. So looks like I'm going to have more time to do stuff like this, which, hey, I got to be honest, I'm definitely down with that. I'm excited to.
I think with the website you got set up now, you're gonna do great.
Well, thank you, brother. It's a lot of work. We're coming. I've got some people that we're working with that are helping certify autographs. So we're actually doing a legit certification for memorabilia and autographs moving forward. It's not just me. We actually have some really high-end industry experts that are helping on a part-time basis as we build that up. So they'll be reviewing them. It will cost us a little bit more to get the autographs to the right people to check. But as we build our brand, that's kind of what we're focused on. We want to make sure that we're doing the right stuff. We don't want to account for anything that could ever be judged not authentic. And autographs are subjective, which make it really tough. So the people that we have in our team that will be listed on the website here very soon, contracts are going out currently with them. But what they're going to be doing is helping us a lot in investigating the right methods and processes. We're also going to do some training, collectible training down the road for people that want to learn this type of stuff. You know, at least learn the basics, right? Everybody, if you're going to collect autographs or you're going to collect cards, you should at least have some type of understanding what you're getting into.
Absolutely.
Because
I've been doing it for 30 years, 40 years.
Yeah, it is same, right? And it takes a lot. I mean, there's new stuff that comes. Idaho Matt knows. I mean, he's been doing this for, like you said, for a long time, and the market has changed. I mean, we've seen.
1986 was my first box of cards.
I love it, man. I love it. Do you remember what you pulled?
Oh no, but it was I got a box of 85 Topps football for my birthday that year, and I got a box of 86 baseball Topps.
Nice.
So my mom got me 2 boxes of cards. So I don't know how much they costed back then. I think about 25 cents a pack. They're probably $12 a box, $24.
So
2 of them.
there's Randy Johnson, but he's blacked out. So you see no.
Was that $5?
Yeah, it's a lot less, but that's the other side of it. So that's the fixed air. There's the solid one, and then the other one that I think we have is you can tell the difference. You can kind of see a little bit of the Marlboro sign. I mean, it's hard with the reflection of light. You can see the Marb sign compared to the other one, right? So I'm hoping that this Billy Ripken, if we pull one, is going to be one of the white scribbles. Because believe it or not, as Matt and I were talking earlier, the fuckface card is not the most valuable. They want the white scribbled or the white out one. Those are the big ones that for some reason are carrying a lot of value. And I think it's because it was a half-ass attempt to fix it, and they did it in a hurry, and they didn't do it in a lot of the boxes until they got it right, right?
There's way less out there. I mean, it's like SSP level.
Right.
The white box, solid box, yeah, I would say there's less than 1,000 copies, probably.
Yeah, that could be. I mean, it's weird though. You would think, but you would think the fuck face would be the card, right? Because there's got to be less fuck face cards than all of the fixed ones combined, right? So you're like, well, but you're right. It's all about that exclusivity, and I think you nailed it. I don't think there was much that they did in that. In fact, if we get one in here, because that's a black background Randy Johnson, I have a feeling if we get one, it's going to be the black. I just have a feeling.
I will mention this. I think you should think about busting open some 90s Topps, but you have to buy it from the Midwest. If you can find it out there in like Missouri, I guess that's where all the Frank Thomas no-name stuff went, is about the Midwest, is what they say.
Oh, that's right. You want that no-name Frank Thomas. So Matt's bringing up a good point I should have brought up earlier is we're going to start focusing on air cards. We're going to chase a lot. There's a lot of people breaking the new stuff. I break the new stuff, don't get me wrong, but the hits are just these. I mean, chasing these older cards. What did I tell you? I called it black box.
Black box.
Called it. All right, so this is box, just for the people out there, this is box 8609. And an 8609 and an 8608, from my understanding, have the fixed cards. So you want the one that I pulled the fuck face out of was 07. and I hear the 10 might be the other scribbles, the white scribbles. So the next box I'm going to try to buy is going to be a 10. I'm going to try the 10.
That's awesome that you got it kind of down to the science.
Well, a lot of research and digging, right? You know, a lot of failed attempts, and you know, people try to list stuff out there. I think that old school Jay Buhner card, nice. I think the deal out there is it's more about the case, right? If you can find those original print run cases, that's where it's at. But as I'm not chasing a case, and I don't know how many sealed cases are actually still around, I got to take what I can get.
Well, you know what else I'm gonna look at? I found out Frank Thomas out of said not only the no name is worth something, but now apparently there's a little bit of an error card in there with a line missing a quarter inch of the line. That card's graded at about $600, which I thought was pretty unique.
That's
awesome.
That is a really nice looking Griffey. That's our second Griffey pull. Crispy, yeah. The hard part with this set, from my understanding, the Griffey you want is from the Tiffany set. You want that glossy Ken Griffey. These ones, not so much. It's funny to me that Ken Griffey, and that tells you how great of a player he actually was, his cards are still worth something when they made billions of copies of cards in the 80s and 90s, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
everybody still wants it.
yeah, it's true because it's who he is, right? Which is funny. In his retirement, I guess he's taking pictures, man. He's a pretty good photographer, from what I understand.
Oh, well. I always thought he kind of had a funny voice.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, he is a little bit. He is a little bit. He is soft spoken. I would definitely say, not so much the laugh, thank God. But yeah, my uncle Bill actually worked at Bellevue Chevrolet, and he had a partnership with Chevy. So every year, my uncle would bring him his new Corvette. So Griffey'd get a new Corvette every year with a partnership with Chevy. His dad had a partnership with Chevy back in the day too. But yeah, it was pretty cool. My Uncle Bill is a really good man, really good car salesman. He's one of those honest car salesmen, which are unheard of, right? Like he would have couples come in that are just max of the hilt and want to do payments on something. He'd be like, you guys really can't afford this. Even though technically they could get the money and he could put them in Hawk, but he'd tell them, let's find something that's going to be better financially stable for you and your family. And I'm like, that's a good man right there.
So he wasn't selling 19-year-olds and 3 kids
No.
Corvettes.
No, he was responsible, and which made him the best car salesman in Bellevue, right? I mean, people were begging for him. Hence,
most people would appreciate that after they got home and they go, man, I didn't make a mistake.
Yeah, and we're not talking a used car dealership. We're talking Bellevue Chevrolet, you know, real good stuff. So, and him getting to take Griffey the car every year, that's usually a reason, right?
Hey, that garage's probably worth something, even though it's garage. I don't know why people collect it.
Oh, that Uber guy? Yeah, I stopped there for a second because I thought that was him, that guy.
Yeah, just set it off to the side. For some reason, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I think it's a big hoax joke, but
I think it was a drug trafficking thing. I don't know why anybody would collect that card.
But you go look at sold listings on eBay and they sell.
I know. It is crazy. It is definitely crazy. Well, I'm bummed because
Daniel something or Dan something, the Phillies guy from $89.
Talk to me about him. What do you got? What do you mean? What do you mean?
One guy asked $25,000, and then all of a sudden we got popping up everywhere for $5,000, and yeah, it's crazy, man.
Oh, that's the hard part. If people can find a niche or a scam, they're gonna try, right? Like right now, I just bought these.
Well, because not everybody knows, like you said. Some people are educated. That's why we're trying to get them educated.
That's right. That's the whole point of this. We want people to have fun, and we want people to enjoy the hobby. And the only way to really enjoy the hobby is to do it honestly. Because nothing hurts people more than getting burned on something, you know, fake cards or stuff like that.
What's a bad taste?
Oh, everything's so sensitive. I sent out a Jordan, my buddy Kettle Steve sent out a Jordan I had. It was a Jordan from 92 Upper Deck hologram set. It was just a bunch of stars from the All-Stars. So like it was Shaq's rookie card in it, but it was all hologram cards, right? And it was a little box. I mean, I have like 6 of them. So he got a Jordan out of one of those and pulled it and sent it in for grading. It came back as altered.
Oh, well, sometimes that happens even if it's never been touched.
Oh,
it just depends on the size.
It was so clean, and that was the problem, is because the market is so shady that they can't trust anything. But no, it's not altered. It came right out of the damn box. Why would I alter a Jordan card that even at a 10 max would be like $200, you know? But yes,
they have a parameter they have to stay within, and sometimes the cards right out of the pack fall out of that parameter.
Yep.
That's a Smoltz rookie.
Yeah, I thought that wasn't it?
Yeah, John Smoltz rookie. That's cool. At least he can cover up the drive.
There you go. All right. What do we got? I don't know. That might be a Tom Glavine rookie, actually, too.
Yep, that's a rookie, too. Yep.
Damn, they are stuck together. The one box I get fully sealed and everything, I get the bottom of the barrel. Go figure. Who would have thought? But at least now I got the black and I got the fuck face. Now I think there's 3 whites I got to try to chase.
Wow.
And if I can get, what's that? The scribble, the white out, and then the white blank.
I would like to see what a white blank looks like. I'm going to have to look that up. That's over on Sandy Alomar rookie. One on top. Mm-hmm.
Oh, we tried to do a garage sale this weekend and it rained. It was a nightmare, but we met some really great contacts, some great collectors, some good people up to be part of the show. I really want to make the show for the locals free, or at least the minimum that I can charge them to get them involved, because I want it to be a local show. But we're going to have, over in this area in Wenatchee and Chelan, as you know, this summer, everybody comes over here because we've got beautiful lakes and rivers to play on, right? So might as well take their money while they're over here. Bring your money, Bellevue. And Seattle. Hell yeah.
So when do you intend on doing it, possibly?
I think the end of August. So I'm going to go meet with, this week, I'm going to meet with the convention center. What's that?
That'll be hot.
It will, but that's why if we do the convention center, dude, we'll all be indoors. So air conditioned, I'd be fine with that.
Okay.
The Lions is right next door. Second year.
I like that card.
Yeah, I liked him, even though he was a druggie. They're all druggies. If you got big arms, I can't believe Frank Thomas never got pulled in front of the fire, right? He had to be using too, right? That dude was.
Sammy Sosa's in the Hall of Fame. I did not know that.
Sammy Sosa made it?
Somebody said he's a Hall of Famer the other day in an article, so I could be wrong.
If he did, he got in before they came out with that shit, because there ain't no way they'd let him in after. Because I know Mark's not in. And Barry's definitely not in. And Pete Rose, I say let Pete Rose in. I don't understand the problem there. And if you're going to let those guys keep their records in their games, what the hell's the point? Let them in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, somebody wrote the article wrong. He didn't get in.
I was going to say, I think they're almost out of the ballots, too. They're almost out of time to get in.
They're all done. Yeah, he left the ballot last year.
Oh, that sucks. So they're done.
Yeah.
They're done.
And I didn't know about the cream thing, about his bleach cream thing that everybody was giving him stuff about. But what I thought was rude was they were talking smack about him. He had a picture with him and his wife. And I thought, that man's been married to that, because one guy said, you don't deserve her. He's a druggie or what. I said, dude, he's been with her since 1991.
Yeah.
He's married to her, and he has 4 children, and I think he deserves it.
It's not like they were smoking crack and beating their wives. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they were using everybody wants an edge, and everybody will find an edge. There will always be people chasing an edge, be it black tar on a baseball or whatever, deflating a football, whatever. They're always going to want to try to find a way, right?
Mhm.
So I say move on, let them.
You always be the home run king.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you're not going to take the home runs away, then why? How can you lock them out of the Hall of Fame? That doesn't make any sense to me. How can you have record breakers not in the Hall of Fame? That doesn't make any sense. You got to remove their records, in my opinion.
What was that last year when they did some kind of special ballot thing? He should have got in.
Well, some of them do. I think A-Rod got in, didn't he?
Oh yeah, well those guys did. They weren't a part of that shenanigans.
A-Rod was. Oh yeah, he was named in the book, dude.
Really?
Oh yeah, A-Rod was caught. Roger Clemens was caught. Oh, dude, the court case brought all those guys out. They've all done it.
Clemens is the name.
Which one?
Well, Roger Clemens is not in the Hall of Fame.
Are you sure?
I mean, you're right. A-Rod is not in the Hall of Fame either. Wow. I did not know that. Yep. Alex Rodriguez, Roger Clemens, Barry Bonds, Sammy Sosa, Mark McGwire, Jose Canseco, none of them are in the Hall of Fame.
No.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, and it just seems stupid to keep their records though. If you're not going to let them in the Hall of Fame, then get rid of their records. Because right now we'd have plenty of people. We'd have people beating those records. Aaron Judge would have beat that record. Yeah,
Which one?
Aaron Judge, the home runs. He'd have broke the record if they'd annexed their home runs because he was the best in his field. Yeah, he was the top on that side in that conference because that conference didn't have all the hitters that our conference had, right? They weren't juicing apparently, or they weren't doing a good job with it. One of the two. But yeah, no.
Do you know that they put an asterisk next to everybody else but him?
Yeah, no. Oh, did they?
Yeah, but I have to be honest with you. I've looked at that story a dozen times, and I like Aaron Judge. Okay, but let's be real with each other. The guy weighs 300 pounds, and he's 7 feet plus tall.
Yeah.
He's got an arm reach the moon.
Yeah.
That's the reason why he hits so damn good compared to a normal Joe. He's a giant.
Yeah. So why does that matter? Why does that matter? Babe Ruth was a drunk giant. And he would show up hung over his shit and hit a home run out of the park and then go smoke a cigar.
But what I'm saying is that's his edge.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah, but they all have it. I mean, Ohtani too. Ohtani's big. He's a tall dude.
Yeah, he is. A lot of these guys are big.
But that's why
6'5"?
that's why they don't need the roids.
They don't need them because they're so big.
Well, and they've been working out. I mean, the work ethic on some of these kids. I mean, those McGuire's and stuff. Once they made it, I'm pretty sure partying was the focus, right? But like, I like Ohtani because no matter what happens, I think he's going to stay humble.
Yeah, he is. But I think what's going to come out is that he does have a gambling addiction.
Oh, I don't think he's gambling. He's got too much, dude. I don't think so. I think he'll be all right there.
He does.
Well, I don't care.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
As long as it's not on baseball games that he's playing in, I don't give a shit.
Right.
I mean, if he starts throwing games, yeah.
It's like they go to the casino.
Nothing wrong with that. Jordan did it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with that. I mean, they're human. They should be allowed to do something. Well, I'll tell you what, brother. I think we did pretty good. We got a Griffey Rook. We got a Randy Johnson. We got a blacked out fuck face. What's that?
Yeah, I mean, it's what I would expect from a box like that.
Yeah, totally right. I mean, I'm excited. At least I got the black. I'm excited I didn't get a bunch, right? But yeah, we're gonna try that 10 box next and see if we can find these scribbles because man, I'm on the hunt. And if you could, what's that?
How does that work?
What?
By the way?
What?
Can you explain that to me a little bit? Like the 7, 8, 9, 10. Is there a 1 through 6?
No. It's just the box numbers. So that's just how they print them. The only number digit was the last one that was different. There was 4 of them.
Okay.
So
I only got those numbers.
That's just how they print the boxes. So depending on the print run got those numbers on the box.
You know what I said about the 90 tops? I think would be fun to open. Even if you missed the Frank Thomas, what if you actually hit the, what is that SSP they put in there of George Bush or something? It's just super, super rare.
I don't know about that one. You're gonna have to share that one with me. I'm not aware of that one.
It's super rare. It was only put in like, I don't know. It's another one of those Midwest stories.
Really?
Let's see if I can find it real quick.
Dude, I love it. I think that's a great idea.
There it is.
Well, I tell you what, I'll go hunting this week, dude. See what we can pull up for the next run. Well, team, I really appreciate you guys watching us and being watching this after the fact. Let us know if you have any questions or concerns. We're going to keep pulling these up. I'm happy that Idaho Matt is back in the fold. He's always a lot of fun to break with. You know what? We didn't even talk at the end of the football year. Did you notice who the best college football team in the Pac-12 was? They have a W. It was the Huskies, baby. The first and last Pac-12 champs.
Congratulations. That's pretty amazing.
Thank you. I don't know what's going to happen now with all these conference changes and stuff. But, yeah, we made it to the National. We had an undefeated season until we lost the championship game to Michigan. But I got to tell you, I was just happy to beat the shit out of Texas. Teach Sarkisian why he left us and we don't need him. What really sucked is our coach left us right away after the game, right? So our coach is now Bama's coach.
Oh, well.
Yeah,
get somebody else.
I hope.
Maybe get Deion Sanders in there.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Oh God, I would love that, dude. I would love that. I think we had our top year. I'm bummed Penix didn't win the Heisman. But I'm excited he got drafted number 8. So that's awesome. So yeah, we'll see. Last time we drafted number 8, he didn't last too long, Mr. Locker. But I think Penix with the Falcons learning behind Kirk Cousins is a blessing. And then he's got a young, amazing squad around him. And he's got one of the best running back potentials. He's got a great tight end potential, great receiver. I mean, he's got the keys to the kingdom for sure. If a Husky ever has a shot, besides Burnell, to bring home a Super Bowl, that kid might have his chance. But it's hard, man, because even if he does build an amazing team, there's some amazing teams already out there.
Yeah.
I mean, I think.
Take a look at the phone. I took a picture of that, and yeah, it's a certain box number you have to get, and they're very, very rare and very, very scarce.
1990 Topps USA. All right, dude. You just put us on a hunt, baby.
Put them in a box, but they're super rare.
We're gonna find that, dude. I love that, and it's the senior. It's senior, the dude that threw up on the Japanese, my favorite Bush. No offense, Japanese, big fan, but you gotta admit, if a president's gonna throw down, might as well throw up on someone. His son the only thing I saw him do is he's really good at dodging shoes that are thrown at him, right? I better be careful. I better be careful or we're going to be blackballed, have black coppers all over the place here. But no, hey, I really appreciate everybody. We're going to keep doing these and having some fun. Feel free. Hey, what's up, King Mac? Appreciate you, brother, for logging in. Yeah, we did. We hit the black. Which is just a regular base. The box before we got the old fuck face. So it was a win, brother. Thank you for logging in. And thank you guys, and Matt especially. Thank you for coming out of retirement and playing with me, man. I appreciate you. I miss you.
Absolutely. Miss you, man. It was fun.
Well, you guys have a – yeah. You know what? So I just went crazy and I just bought a case of 2021 Prism Draft Baseball Mega Boxes. So one auto and possibility of color blast. Now, granted, I bought a case for like $258. Okay, this is not a product that is going to be detrimental, but I love the color blast and I'd love to chase something. And for Prism case to be under $300, I don't care if it's soccer. I'll take whatever I can find in that situation, right?
Man, some of that soccer stuff was big money now.
Well, and the color blast that they have in that is that Dela Cruz kit. I watched that kid, and I don't like baseball, right? But sometimes a hit will come on, and that kid stole 3 bases in one game, like in one run. I'm just like, what is happening? This is awesome.
Is that Brian De La Cruz?
Am I saying his name right? I don't know.
You're saying his last name, De La Cruz, but
That's all I honestly know, because that's all I look for on the card, to be honest with you. No offense to everybody's first
what
name.
team is he playing for?
Was it the Reds? He's hot, dude. He's hot and he's fast. That kid.
No. You're talking about no. Brian De La Cruz plays for the Miami. No, you're talking about yeah. I have an egg card of him. It's worth like $200. Shoot. Oh, you had to bring it up. You had to. Yeah, he's doing really good, but you got the name wrong. But I know what you're talking about. He plays for the Reds. You're right.
That's yeah, a lot of fun to watch these younger guys. And for those that know my collecting habits, I'm an Ohtani fan. I think that kid is amazing. I call him a kid. He's got more money than me. He's got more than everything to me. So I maybe should call him Dad. Yeah.
You were right. Ellie De La Cruz.
There you go, Ellie De La Cruz. I pulled one of his autos one time. But what a fun kid. And then, yeah, we're going to get more of this product. I've got a couple boxes coming in this week. I'll try to hog tie Idaho Matt into some more breaks, but we just really appreciate being on there and trying some new stuff. So give us feedback, and thanks for joining, and we'll see you guys next time. Matt, anything for the family back at home? Another great break from Absolute Collectibles Exchange. Thank you for joining the Card Dog and Idaho Matt. Ow!